Good morning. Welcome again to Morning Devotion, and thank you again so much for our time together. We're looking forward to great revival nights with Joe and Becky here at Main Campus, starting tonight at 7 o'clock and going tonight, tomorrow night, Friday night, and then all through the weekend services. In fact, he'll be doing the full spin on all campuses on Saturday and Sunday. Right now, I want us to go back to the book of Proverbs, chapter 25. When I was a young pastor, there were things that I really didn't understand. I knew they weren't right, but I didn't understand why people did it. I would see great men of God that really lived holy lives and that were really good men of prayer. And there would be some people around them, usually one, sometimes two, but usually just one, that was a real jerk. I mean, this guy didn't live right. They would drink, they would do all kinds of things, they would crack green jokes, never in the presence of this great pastor, but around other people. And you think, doesn't that pastor have any discernment? Doesn't he know who that is that he has around him? He needs to get rid of that guy. In my idealism, I didn't understand why he did it. Now the shoe's on the other foot with me. Now I'm a little older, not very old, but I'm a little older, and I can understand why pastors do it. Because you always want to be redemptive, because you always want to help somebody, because sometimes as your leadership position grows stronger, you miss just sitting down with people and helping them change. You miss the early days when you were nobody and there was very, very little leadership necessary, and you got to spend time with people, really helping them and seeing God change them, and you have hope for people because you've watched God do it all through the years. And sometimes I call these people pet projects, but there's a verse that tempers the idea of what I call pet projects. In Proverbs 25, beginning with verse 4, remove the dross from the silver, and out comes material for the silversmith. Remove the wicked from the king's presence, and his throne will be established through righteousness. Remove the wicked from the king's presence, and his throne will be established through righteousness. As a leader, we need to balance our pet projects with the fact that we cannot allow wickedness around a place of leadership. Because when you allow people who are not living right, when you allow people who are drunks, who use drugs, who gamble, who mess around with women, when you allow those people around you in leadership, forgive me, the throne will not be established. The leadership position is not established. It's not made permanent. It's not made strong. It's still always in this iffy thing because people really don't know how to lock into you as a leader, because you have these people around you that put question marks in their head. You see, people don't just follow one person. They follow a leadership. And that leadership involves several levels, several layers, however you want to talk it. They don't just follow a king. They follow the king and his court. They don't just follow a pastor. They follow the pastor and a team. Now, when you begin to understand this and you realize people need to feel secure with the other levels, people need to feel secure with the other layers of leadership. As a leader, yes, I understand your desire to have hope for people and to want to change people and to see what people can be. But as a leader, you also have to exercise some judgment and go, you know what? The people who follow us, they don't just follow me and I live right. They have to follow the whole team. So let's make sure that we remove the wicked from the leadership team.